I think about, I have cousins that I grew up with, and like brothers and sisters, we're so close. We on the same plantation and everything. And then when I saw them on the same, that everybody all fat and old and fat and old. And I was like, wow, getting old is awful. Y'all don't want to get old, do you? So look at yourself right now. In 10 years, you won't recognize yourself. Look like it come by itself, no matter how you try to avoid it. You start looking like your parents. Have y'all, old ain't pretty. Have y'all noticed that or just me? Oh, you guys too young to know that. Anybody here? Mimi, you notice that? Getting old ain't pretty?
Not necessarily, no.
What do you think about it?
I think it's the whole point, though.
What is the point?
If you don't get older, you're dead.
What does that mean?
You only got two options. You either get older or you die.
But why didn't God make getting old pretty? In the same way he made being young pretty. What?
Oh, no.
She's so bleak.
What?
She's so bleak.
What? What do you say?
I'm so bleak.
Oh. Anybody ever notice old ain't pretty? You notice it?
Yeah. I actually think it is pretty, to be honest. It shows that reach that God has to where he can still uphold a certain aura about an individual, even through age.
What?
I think it's pretty.
I don't see no R and O. I see O and O, but no aura.
There's a little bit of aura. There's a little bit.
And then you get fat. No matter how hard you try, you still get fat. Not to get fat. And then all of a sudden, it just came out of nowhere. Good morning, welcome to fellowship. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hake will pass on the questions and comments to me, all right? Happy White History Month, by the way. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Happy White History Month. Amazing. What do I want to do? I was thinking about how for a long time now, everybody here has been working on themselves. And I've been given biblical questions and assignments to do, and because those things will work if you do them. And so these assignments and things are put there to help you to remember to be present, to work on yourself, and they will work. And some people are doing them. We had our women's forum this past Thursday, and it was, everybody and mama showed up, first of all. And then it was a blessing. I'm sitting there watching these women and listening to them, and I'm like, wow, they're seeking, they're working on themselves, so stay with it. But I give these assignments and to remind you and encourage you to work on yourself. I think it's so crazy. It's like crazy, but yet not crazy. So I don't really mean crazy, God. I just mean crazy for conversation's sake. That there is a self that we have to work on. Because if you don't work on yourself, you can stay as you are and just be miserable through whole life. Just die miserable. Isn't that amazing? And or you can work on yourself and have perfect peace while you live, your whole life, no matter what happens. And so it's just weird to me, weird in a good weird, but a weird, that there's a self to work on. This past Thursday, we were conversating in the meeting, women's forum, and I think I asked them something like, Isn't it like weird? We have to work on ourselves. And then when you're working on yourself, you discover there is another self. And now you start talking about this other self to get there. That's so crazy to me. But yet not crazy. I don't know what God was up to. What was on his mind when he did it that way. But it's interesting that you can work on yourself to be free, or you can stay miserable in fear, loneliness, doubt, and all that. And so I give these assignments in order to encourage you. Because what I'm telling you to do, I do myself. And they work. That's what's so crazy about it. It works. And then you get better, and your old mindset starts to disappear. Your mindset literally starts to change. When the Bible says, I will give you a new mind, I will renew your mind, it's crazy how true that is. And then as your mind is being renewed, there is no past. You don't think about a past. Because only you have a past is that you think that there is one. And there is no future. There is no, it's crazy. And so I want to encourage you all, you got to work on yourself. And the devil, evil, the evil inside of yourself and inside of other people do not want you to work on yourself. It doesn't want that to happen. Your own family member, your own parents, your own husband or wife, unless they're working on themselves, your friends, they don't want that to happen. And they will go against you. And it's not them, they just don't know what they're doing, but they'll work overtime. The people that are closest to you will be the ones that try to stop you from working on yourself. Really, they'll say little things, do little things, and if you're not aware, it makes you think that what they're saying is true, and it's not. So be aware of that. It's no wonder Christ came to divide the family. Fathers and sons, and mothers and daughters, and husbands and wives, because he knew or knows that if you're working on yourself to be right, the evil and the other person is not going to like it. And they'll work against you when you're not even realizing. You think it's a friend or a wife or a husband, and it's really an enemy. So be aware of that. The enemy is out to stop you. So I have one assignment that I've been given to you is to, I've said, whatever happens to the ego, let it happen. Let it happen. Don't fight against it. Don't be mad. Don't argue. Let whatever happened to the ego happen. And anybody been doing that? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Let me go here. Tell us, what has it been for you to do that? What is it like?
It's been really freeing, just because just a quick example that came to mind when you said that. I work detailing cars, and I was detailing a car, and it was like a rental car, and the customer called and said, "Oh, I left money in there," and I didn't find any money, and they asked me, "Hey, did you find money?" It was like hundreds of dollars, like $400, and I was like, "No." And
so you didn't see the $400?
No, I didn't see it.
How do you know $400 then?
Well, because they said the customer said. But, I think people were joking or maybe serious. People started saying, like, well, maybe he took it. They were saying stuff. And I didn't even, like, try to defend myself. I was just
right
like,
on.
If you guys, whatever you think, I know I didn't see the money. I don't have the money. So if you guys want to talk or joke, or even if you think I really did it, that's fine with me, because I know that I didn't see the money. I don't have it. So whatever you guys think, that's on you. So, but I've been feeling free because of that.
And so was it hard living with knowing that they were thinking you took it?
Not anymore.
At first it was?
I mean, not like for that situation, but as I've been working on myself more and more, that it goes away, because now I really see that, like, who there's no one who's feeling that.
Yeah.
So even if it's just like a little glimpse of it, like, I don't even pay attention to it anymore.
Right on, man. That's a perfect example. Really, a really good example of it.
Thank you.
Another example is when trouble comes or people start talking about you. I know someone going through a lot of trouble right now in their mind, and they freaking out. But beforehand they were like, "Oh, praise the Lord, I can now see, and I'm working on myself. I'm doing the silent prayer. And then they have a situation now that they're dealing with. And they are freaking out. I mean, lost weight and all kind of stuff. You look at them and they look like they're in tears almost. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Calm down. This is going to work out just fine. Don't worry. No, but this is different, Jesse. This is not the same. This is different. This is that and this is that. I'm like, no, it is the same. It's just a different situation, but you still deal with it with calmness. Do not overreact. Don't do anything. Don't overreact. Just do what's in front of you. And they couldn't hear that message. When I was saying it was going out. They're like, okay, suffer and die. But all situations are the same, no matter what it is. You're not supposed to overreact. Not overreact. And so you've been dealing with it without letting it, what happened to the ego happen? Go ahead.
I thought about an example for yesterday. I went to celebrate my birthday alone, and just sit and for a drink.
You celebrate alone?
Yeah, just for a drink under
Right on.
my hotel.
You should have called Hate. He celebrated his alone too.
Yeah, happy birthday. I mean, yeah, it was. I needed to return my drink because they messed it up, and they said, she said, yeah. She's like the manager said. He said, no, we cannot do this, and started to. I felt offended a little bit, so I felt my ego got hurt, and when I think about it, I kind of forgot about it, but eventually, yeah, I stayed with the pain a little bit, and
Right on.
just give me a beer and let me.
That's another good example is we should always watch what's happening in us, what's going through us. We should always watch the stabs that come, right? And so that was a stab.
Yeah.
And when it happens, you just watch it and it'll just go through you. It won't be you.
And it's also related to the biblical question, how people treat you or how you treat others.
Right.
Because if you're in the state of being like you remember, then you don't react to it. You notice that you're offended, and it's not. You should not like do anything about it.
Absolutely. Let them offend you as much as they want. That's fine. They call you the N-word, whatever name. It's good for you that is happening if you're watching yourself. Amazing. Nice, man.
Cool.
Amazing. Did you have your hand? Give me that example of letting whatever happens to the ego happen.
When I first started doing it, it was kind of difficult because I didn't understand what was happening, like when that pain would come.
Right.
And then the more I just did it and did it and did it, it's just kind of, I recognize it now when it happens. And just this past week, a couple of very close family members came by my house at night, like mid-silent prayer. I was like doing the prayer, my window was open, and I could hear their voice. They probably saw me too, and they were like, what's wrong with this kid, you know? Like, yeah, so they came in, and I stopped the prayer, like I was like probably like 40 minutes in or something. I jumped up, I went and got the door, and you know, they came in, they're like, what's wrong with you, you know? You're weird, you're hurt, and like, they were like pleading with me to call my mother. They were like begging me. They're like, just call. I'm like, dude, if you guys are controlled by her, I'm not gonna do it.
Right on.
That's all I said. And before, you know, when they would use these tactics on me, I would break. I would give in and, you know, I'd go back into the control.
Yeah.
But this time, and I never thought I would be able to do it, and it's not me, I guess, it's just, you know,
Right.
the light. I just stood there, stood tall, and just said, no, I'm not gonna do it, no matter how much you plead.
Isn't that crazy? A group gonna come to tell you to talk to mama.
Yeah,
Like you talking to Jesus or something. Like.
yeah.
That's crazy, huh? It look like if someone told me to make your brother talk to your mama, I'll be like, are you crazy? You don't want to talk to her, you don't want to talk to her. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm guessing like she's giving them hell right now, you know?
But still, the fact that she can make them do it, still even worse.
Yeah, yeah, and at the time, I didn't feel anything about it, and I was really surprised after. I was like, usually I would explain to them or try to like explain myself. No, I'm not weird. I'm just, but nothing. I just said no. I'm not going to do it.
Right on.
And yeah, that was a shock for me actually.
Amazing. Nice. Yes, sir. You did it, right? You let whatever happened to the ego happen?
I mean, the devil's throwing a fit right now, a little bit, but I'm just letting it happen.
And what's happening right now?
I feel tenseness in my body and a little nervousness, and before I came in, it was like it was going crazy. It was throwing a fit, like telling me what it was gonna be like what was gonna happen, all these horrible things. It was going nuts.
That's perfect, man.
Yeah,
If you watch that all the time, it's gonna eventually all disappear.
yeah,
All you have to do is just watch it, and you'll walk into a room and think nothing about it at all.
yeah,
And the devil stop people from walking into rooms, like especially if it's your first time. Oh God, everybody gonna be looking. They're gonna talk to you, and beautiful.
yeah. And I noticed I'm a control freak.
Meaning what?
Meaning when I'm basically anywhere besides like my room or an empty house, I have like a little bit of anxiety or panic because things can happen that I can't control. So it's not me, it's the devil, but it freaks out, like it's just a subtle in the background kind of anxiety if I'm like driving or going somewhere in the store or at the airport or wherever, like there's a lot of people I can't control, so the devil freaks out, like.
You white, right?
I'm Jewish. I'm half Jewish.
Oh, well, no wonder.
Yeah, I know.
You want to control everything.
Yeah. I'm a Jew waking up.
No wonder.
Yeah,
No, that's amazing, though. Just watch it
yeah,
and let it happen, but do what you need to do anyway. Don't let
Yeah.
it stop you.
yeah. Right.
Are you surprised? How old are you?
24.
Are you surprised to know that something else is driving you that is not you? To make you feel that this way?
I was. Yeah, I say it's still surprising that it's not me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Seeing that it is something is not me is, inside me, talking and giving me emotions and things like that. It's weird.
It is.
Yeah.
It's weird knowing that something else inside of you making you do this way, feel the way, and act that way.
And I know my mom did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, she's as crazy as I am, but I mean, I'm becoming less crazy. So
Amazing.
Yeah.
And your mother's Jewish, right?
Yeah,
See, even the
she's full
Jews are
Jew.
crazy.
I think they're especially crazy. I don't know. I love them though.
You love the Jews?
Yeah, I love the Jews.
Oh, good.
I didn't mention this until now. I was mitzvahed yesterday.
You what?
I was mitzvahed, like bar mitzvahed.
You a misfit?
Mitzvahed,
What?
like bar mitzvah.
Oh yeah, you turned 17?
No. I walk into my hotel, and this Jew was like, "Hey, are you Jewish? Come with me." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not mitzvah." He's like, "It's okay. Come." And they were doing like a Shabbat or something in some like room in the hotel,
Right.
and they asked like my Hebrew name, and I said I wasn't a mitzvah, and they gave me a bar mitzvah right there. I'm not. I was like,
So what's a misfit?
it's like a party. It's like
A Jewish party?
yeah, like a sweet 16 for Jews.
Oh, so you was in this hotel and they were having one in a room somewhere?
Yeah, I walked in to check in, and this guy grabbed me.
And he drug you in there?
Yeah.
And he's misfitting you?
Yeah, and he gave me a yarmulke and the shawl thing.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you tell him I don't want to be misfitted?
Well, I mean, I'm Jewish, so I was like, I might as well. I mean, this is
Oh, so you did it anyway?
yeah.
So you were like, well, you know what? I'm a Jew. Misfit me.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess I was supposed to, but I didn't. So I was like, they did it. I was like, wow.
So do you feel different?
No. No, not at all. But
You still
It
feel
was-
the same?
yeah.
So
after
what was the purpose
mitzvah,
of
yeah.
misfit?
I don't know. It was just like it was kind of random. I was like, might as well. I guess there's like a
Wow.
reason or something. I don't know why.
And so
It
you
was
didn't know
weird.
anyone there or anything?
No, I just walked into this hotel and this guy like asked if I was Jewish like immediately, and he's like, "Come with me, come with me." It
What a
was weird.
mess.
And then I was in this room. I don't know why. Like,
And so that's crazy.
Yeah,
They,
it was-
they gave
it
you
was-
some wine.
no, they didn't have any wine, but they
Oh.
had like a crock pot and they're making like soup or something. I was like,
Oh, I see.
smells like a Jewish party.
Did you
So
have
it's
some
like-
soup?
No, I went to my room.
Wow. So you're misfitted now.
Yeah, I'm mitzvahed. I'm a man now in the Jewish.
Oh, so you're a man now.
I guess. Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay. I don't know.
What a mess.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I
Right
don't
on,
know.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, did you recognize the other Jew when you walked in this room?
Which one? I didn't know. He doesn't look Jewish. I
He
don't look
doesn't
Jewish
look
either,
Jewish?
but no, not really.
Really? So you didn't know he was Jewish?
No.
So y'all don't recognize one another when you walk into a room?
No,
You don't?
not really. I mean,
Really?
when they're talking, I could probably
Breaking
recognize them.
news. I thought all Jews recognize each other. I literally did.
If they're complaining, I could probably. That's a good sign.
You
They
was
have
like, yeah,
they
that's
have
a Jew.
Yeah, they have a way of talking, but
Wow.
yeah.
So you sitting right next to a Jew, you didn't know it.
No, I didn't know.
Wow.
He looks like a Russian or something. I don't know.
He looked like a Russian
Yeah.
enemy. Does the anchor baby? Where's the anchor baby? I think the anchor baby look like a Jew now.
Yeah, he's got the long hair.
He got the long hair,
Yeah.
that dark
Like
light
me.
skin.
I don't like cutting my hair, but
See, look, does he look like a Jew?
yeah, he looks Jewish now. Yeah. He's
All
got the
the-
dark hair.
I told him he could walk up and down Pico on Saturday and fit right in with the Jews.
I'll be walking down the street and they'll be like the old ladies and the old men.
Shalom. Does he look like a Jew?
Yeah, he looks Jewish. Yeah, he looks more Jewish than him.
So the anchor baby look more Jewish than the real Jew.
Yeah.
Does he look like a Jew from Mexico or something?
No, I mean he just looks Jewish. I don't know.
Amazing. Right on,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Well, welcome to the Christian world.
Yeah, yeah. I got my Bible. I'm Christian, but
So what?
I got my Bible. I'm Christian.
Really?
Yeah, I mean Jesus was a Jew, so
Right.
yeah.
But don't say that too loud.
Yeah.
They'll be hating you tomorrow saying that
Yeah.
Jesus killed the Jews
Uh-huh.
or the Jew killed Jesus.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they say the Jews killed Jesus, something like that. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Isn't there like a group of people mad at the Jews for killing Jesus? You are?
I'm in that group.
Oh, you're in that group.
I run the group.
And so, let me ask you, but I don't want to get into this, but just before you raise your hand, why do you think the Jews killed Jesus?
You know, it's actually, I was just reading something yesterday.
Yeah, you put that fan on me a little bit. Go
I was,
ahead.
I was reading something yesterday where there's actually pretty good historical proof that possibly he wasn't Jewish.
Who?
Jesus.
Well, let's don't go down that road.
Oh, okay. I really got excited about it though, because I was like, yes, he's a Gentile. Yeah.
It's more difficult. It's difficult now already understanding why the people mad because the Jews killed Jesus, right? Why are you mad that the Jews killed Jesus?
I don't know if I'm mad about it.
But why you talk about it? I mean, whatever you about it, why are you that way about it?
Probably just like the overall disdain for Jews in general.
Oh,
So it gives a good excuse.
well, don't you sit up here. You stay in the back. You stay in the back row. Okay. Who else mad that the Jews killed Jesus? Nobody else, thank God. What? I have good news for you. You don't need to be mad anymore because Jesus is not dead. He is not dead. And the thing that Jesus did is what you must do too. You must die. And when you die, you're going to live. And the dying is the old nature. That's all that happened to Jesus. The old nature died so that we can die. And Jesus still lived. And so when that old nature died, you're going to really live. You're not living with your old nature. Fear and loneliness and doubt and worry, fighting one another, arguing, looking for love, trying to have children, get married, all that kind of stress and all that. That's the only thing that Jesus died from, so that you could die from it. Had not he done that, you would be stuck in that false life the rest of your life. But Jesus is very much alive. And he's living in you, and he's above with the Father. Jesus, so y'all can stop being mad at the Jews. They did not kill Jesus. And it was all planned out to happen that way. Whatever happened was supposed to happen so that we could be born again. We can have a way out of hell. You better, instead of being mad that the Jews killed Jesus, you better be happy and thankful, because it was meant to be that way. Jesus is not mad about that. God is not mad about that. It was meant to happen. He knew what he came to do, to die. And that's what we're all working on right now, to die from that old nature. Jesus is very much alive. And when you die, and as you're dying, you're going to discover that he is alive and he's in you. So for those people who are mad, you're wasting your time. It's silly. Jesus is not dead. You better be trying to find him. That makes sense a little bit? Jesus is not dead. And when you die from that ego, you're going to see that you're not dead. You're dead while you have this false nature. But the real you're trying to live. You were created to live. Jesus came so you could die, so he could die so you could live. So you could die. Just FYI. All right? Right on. So if you want to be angry about nothing, go ahead. So let me do this. The young lady in the back, are you letting whatever happens to the ego happen?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I feel the pain inside. It gets physical. And then I have to sit there and let it pass.
Yeah.
And then wait for it to come again. Because when it comes, then I have the ability to overcome and not turn to things. Because I think my whole life I was turning to everything, people, places, and things.
Yeah.
And now I'm just sitting with it. And I'm really trying to practice staying present. And it's hard, but only because I identify with the not me.
Yeah. Amazing. It's crazy that we have to let that happen, huh?
Yeah.
All our life we've been told to fight back, stand up for yourself. Don't let anyone talk about your mama. Don't let...
Yeah.
In the black community, it was called playing the dirty dozen or something like that. You could not talk about a black mama. Don't talk about anybody but the mama. We've been taught to be that way, to protect this ego nature, not knowing that we were growing into hell, a false self. It's interesting not to have to fight that anymore, right?
Yeah, because my whole life I was fighting for something.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Are you learning to communicate with fewer words?
Yes.
How's that going?
It's better because conversations end quicker when I do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you want to end a boring conversation really fast, don't communicate. Just say what you need to say. The mouth of the person will walk away. Because they're like, what's wrong with me? Absolutely. And how's that? You like it?
Yeah, the thoughts come crazy because they want to talk all day about me and how I feel, but I just have to let it pass because it's not me.
Sometimes I'm on the phone with a good friend, and they go on and on and on. And so I just shut up. But I don't respond at all. And finally, they get tired of talking by themselves, and they go, well, I guess I'll go. I was like, you think? But right on. This is the way it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to be mouthing off all the time, going on about nothing. If you went down the road, just say I went down the road and things was fine. Don't say I went down the road and then I fell on the horse and then I fell and got down and then my mama cried and then I did this. Like, what the? Amazing. Nice. Any question about anything?
No.
Okay. Nice. Mimi, are you letting anything happen to the ego?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's kind of on both sides of the coin, because I did something listening to the ego and went in hell. Like, it was hell for a long period of time. And that was the pain that I had to sit in and do nothing. After the ego done told me to do something, I listened, and now I'm even further in hell. And I started to realize what my vices were. What are those things that I grab onto? It was because I had reached out. It's all of this stuff. I was reaching out to somebody, trying to get something because of my current circumstance, and I was real wordy and trying to connect, and they didn't connect at all. And so now my ego is incredibly bruised.
Yeah.
I feel embarrassed. I feel I was feeling, or the not me told me to feel embarrassed. How idiotic was I? That person is sitting around thinking all kinds of things about me. They never really cared. We never had any connection, blah, 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 blah. So it went on for a long period of time. And I think the lesson for me was to continue to watch it and be careful of listening to it, because it will cause even further pain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Can I make a comment?
Yes. Yeah.
What's interesting is today of all days, this fellowship looks like what I thought it was going to look like in my first fellowship, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot of men in this audience, a lot of men. I'm happy that women are here, because I don't want to be an island all by myself, but there
Right.
is a lot of men in this fellowship today.
Men are suffering.
Yeah.
The world is against men, and mama is against men.
Right.
And men are
Right.
suffering.
Right.
So, and they know something wrong. So,
Yeah.
amazing. Right on.
Yep.
Nice.
Thanks.
Are you letting whatever happened to your ego happens?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I just let things happen, and that's it.
And how you deal with that?
It just happens. I don't deal with it, and I just let it pass, and that's all there is to it.
Right on. Is it fun working on yourself?
It's really hard, and it's not fun. It's not fun.
It is hard. After a while, it won't be difficult, but it is in the beginning. And what's hard about it? What's hard about it?
It's just my ego would rather do other things
Yeah.
a lot of the time. So
Nice. Any questions?
no, I've been I was here in 21, and I'm glad to be back. I came
Right
from
on.
Texas, and
Right on. Amazing.
hello everybody.
Hey, we're glad to see you. The young man right behind you. Are you learning to let whatever happened to your ego happens?
No, I'm not.
And this is your first time here?
Yeah, it's my first time here.
Oh, what's your first name?
Timothy.
Welcome, Timothy.
Thank you.
And why not? Have you heard me say that before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
How did you find us?
So usually when I travel, because I travel a lot, I'm an artist. I find the closest church to me and just go to it like on Sundays. So I was just laying down and I was like, I need to go to church right now. Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Really?
Yeah. Like literally
So
last
you never
minute.
heard of us or anything?
No.
So do you realize what you walked into?
No. So I used to live here for like 5 years, and my home church is Hollywood United Methodist Church. So that's where I usually go. But my Airbnb to this time traveling is like right around the corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, welcome, man.
Thank you.
Well, I'll come back to you.
All right.
All right?
All right. Appreciate you.
It reminded me of Mimi when she first walked in. She thought you... Remember that, Mimi? What was your first impression walking in?
I'm in the wrong place. Like I thought Satan was here, not Jesus. I was like, oh Lord, what are these people doing? I thought it was a cult. I was like, oh my gosh, where's the pulpit? Where's the preacher? Where's the singers? What's going on?
You were looking for a choir and singers and a preacher.
Yeah, I was told that the best part of service is the praise.
Right. What a mess.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. So how many people have been, because of time here, have been learning to communicate without agreement or disagreement? Anybody been working on that? Oh, cool. Nice. Indy Brown, tell me about it. The young lady, yeah. You've been communicating without agreement or disagreement. Tell us about it.
It's been difficult because my thoughts are really fast.
Speak up a little bit.
Yes, it's been difficult because my thoughts are really fast.
Yeah.
So as soon as the first thought comes, sometimes I don't catch it, sometimes I do, but then the guilt comes immediately about going with the first thought that comes in my mind.
Oh, okay. Amazing. And is it helpful for what you know about it already, helpful to agree, to communicate without agreeing or disagreeing? Do you like that?
It is. I would say at first I was struggling with how to do that because you have to, I would think that you have to have an opinion on when people ask you things or when something comes up. People are sometimes looking to you to see what you think.
Right.
But now I see it as depending on the situation, however I view it, if it's the right decision to make, I'll just speak on that. And I'm trying to not use the word feel because my feelings are not always correct. So
They're never correct.
yes. So I've been working on that.
Right on. As a young person, is it difficult? Because you're young.
It's very difficult.
It's very difficult. I know it must be harder for younger people than older people, because older people are about to die anyway. But for a young person, you still want your little ego thing to work. Okay, but stay with it anyway.
Thank you.
You'll be walking on water after a while. The things that you're learning now, you should have been taught that by example with your parents, and you would never have to go through this.
Right.
Isn't that
exactly.
amazing?
It is amazing.
Yeah. Did you go home?
I will be going home.
Oh, you didn't go yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Now, any question about anything?
No. Yeah. I'm just listening.
Okay. So have you been communicating without agreeing or disagreeing?
Yes, I have.
How's that going for you?
It's amazing, honestly.
In what way? Tell us about it.
So I noticed in the past I would always disagree with politics, and I'm noticing that's just all ego. Because now when I talk to people and they bring up that type of stuff, I just don't even care, and we just have an actual conversation, without me saying, oh, I disagree with that, it should be like this or that, you know what I mean?
Right on, man.
And it's cool. You could actually have conversation people without getting into arguments or anything like that, and all that argument is not even worth it to begin with. I'm seeing that,
It's not. There's two
useless.
devils fighting.
Literally, it's useless,
I did not know that you can have that happen in life where you can have a conversation where you don't agree with them without agreeing nor disagreeing. And you can just really have a real conversation about it. I always thought that you have to take sides. You have to be on one side or the other, and then you fight. But you don't have to live that way. You were not created to live that way. We've been taught wrong about that. That's amazing.
100%, and it's just more peaceful that way too.
It
you know what I
is.
mean? It's like,
that's right.
You're not. It's a less chance of you getting stuck in your head over an argument.
It's like what happens when you take sides. It's like ownership. Okay, I'm anti-abortion, and you're pro-abortion. Now I'm taking side. I'm gonna fight for this ownership. You don't have a right to have an abortion, and I'm not gonna like you if you have abortion. I'm gonna be mad at you and yell at you. But if I didn't take side, you had abortion, you had abortion. That's your problem, not mine. I'm not going to be mad at you because you had an abortion. That's on you. Because I'm not taking side, I'm not taking ownership. It was like getting married. The couples love each other while dating. And the moment they say, I do, ownership comes and the fight started. Because the moment you say, I do, you think, this is my wife, and the lady think, this is my husband. Now you got to tell them what to do and what not to do. And if you don't do it my way, it ain't going to work. Ownership, but if you never took it as ownership, if it worked, fine. If it didn't, fine. The wife want to leave, fine. The husband want to leave, fine. You don't own it anyway. But you take ownership, now you got to fight for it. That's amazing. That's why you have to die from ownership. You don't own anybody or anything.
Yeah, and I notice it's also like it's me wanting to be seen or the false me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Why does that need to happen to begin with?
That's right. All ego. What a mess, huh? We've been taught to live wrong. We've just been taught wrong, and all we do is fight one another. That's all we ever do, because we've been taught wrong. We were not created to fight one another. The devil children fight one another. As brothers and sisters in truth, we don't fight one another. There's nothing to fight. Literally, there's nothing to fight for at all. What a mess. The young lady in the barn shirt right here, are you learning to agree and disagree, have a conversation without agreeing or disagreeing?
When I catch it, yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, sometimes I slip into thoughts still, and then I catch it, and then I go, oh, well, maybe I'm agreeing or disagreeing, and then I back off and
Right on.
just keep on going.
Are you learning to communicate without a whole bunch of words, fewer words or less?
Yes.
How's that?
It's freedom. It's so
I'm
much
mad
simpler.
at this is hard for women, huh?
Yes.
Because women want to go on and on.
With the details,
on and
right.
on. And then the dogs start howling.
Yep. But it's so much simpler with fewer words.
It's better, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Is it hard to do it?
Sometimes, but sometimes not.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Any questions about that or anything?
No.
All right. The young man behind you. What's on your mind right now? What's going through you?
Oh, I was just thinking about the women talking too much thing.
I'm sorry?
I was thinking about how women talk a lot.
How who?
Women talk a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You were just thinking about it?
Well, it was just said, so the thought popped in my head. Yeah.
What's it driving you crazy thinking about it?
You know what? Sometimes it drives me crazy, and I've got to check my own self. Like,
Yeah.
it's none of my business, really.
Right
So-
on. Are you practicing watching your ego and letting whatever happen to it happens?
Yeah.
And how's that going for you? Tell us about that.
It's great when it, I guess, when it gets rid of the bad demons or whatever, the thoughts, to calmly watch it and see them. They just go. Sometimes I lose myself though for a while, and I'm like taking over or whatever.
It takes over?
Yeah, or something.
And why does that happen sometimes?
I don't know. I'm not aware, and it just, it takes me for a ride for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. And it is because you're not aware.
Right.
That's why you have to, God said, don't forget to be present. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget, because the moment you do, the devil's going to come in and deceive you because you're not present. Right. So you got to practice being present. Any question about anything?
No, not right now.
Okay. In the white shirt. Are you being aware of the ego nature and allowing anything to happen to it that want to happen?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
A lot of people mention that they're watching how they react, And for me, it's
Speak
kind
up a little bit.
For me, it's kind of been a little bit different. I've been watching things I enjoy and trying to stop doing certain things I enjoy. And my mind and my body and the flesh, it just goes nuts. Because for me, it's a little bit easier, because of my personality, it's a little bit easier for me to not react to people. But it's a little bit harder for me to, let's just say, control the things I enjoy.
Give me an example, if you can, of something you enjoy and what you mean by that.
I can't really give an example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Amazing.
I've been watching myself though, and the things I enjoy, and making sure that nothing takes hold of me that I can't let go or put down for a while.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you. How about you? Are you working on yourself?
Yeah. Hi, Jesse. This is my first time here.
Oh, this is your first time?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
My name is Adrian.
Adrian.
Yes.
And how did you hear about it?
My brother's been following you for a long time.
That's your brother right there?
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's been following you for a long time. Sometimes on Sundays we'll listen to you. But personally, I feel like I fought a lot with what my ego is.
Yeah.
I feel like in the world now, I think outside, like with, like say like the workplace or like what maybe like friends or like even coworkers might think, right? Like I don't try, like comments they might say don't really affect my ego as much as maybe comments or opinions that loved ones have, right? I feel like I still struggle with that part of my ego.
With what?
With that part of my ego.
What part?
Like in the workplace, like
Right.
things like that might not affect my ego, but I feel like the opinions of loved ones still kind of hurt
the
me.
opinion of like family members and others
Yeah.
about you?
Yeah.
It hurts you?
Yeah, sometimes
And
I
why?
feel like I'm not sure. I think I've been learning to deal with my ego and not be so reactive, but
Right.
just sometimes I still deal with that when it comes to like loved ones, you know? What do you think? Like, I could
Why do you care what they think about you?
I don't know. I think I hold value to what they think.
You what now?
I hold value still to like their
Oh.
opinion. So
And why?
I'm not sure.
How old are you now?
I just turned 33 this year.
And at 33, you still care what they think about you? What good is that doing you?
Not very much.
Yeah.
Good.
Are you nervous right now?
I was when I first came in. I've been fine up to this point though. Since it kind of just smoothed over
Yeah.
everything.
Are you nervous right now?
A little bit.
And why?
It's just outside of my comfort zone, you know. But I've been working on getting out of that feeling for a long time now.
You want me to tell you how I know you're nervous?
How? Yeah.
Your leg's going 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, I do.
Right. What a mess, huh?
Yeah, but I'm happy to be here. It's amazing.
Amazing. And why are you nervous now? It's outside of your comfort zone?
Yeah.
And meaning what?
It's just out of the routine. You know what I mean? It's just getting out of the routine is difficult sometimes.
Right. You want to come up here? No, don't applaud him up here. What the?
Come up there for what?
We really take you out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
Because when you come up here, everybody's going to judge you right away.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to come up there with you.
No, don't come. I don't want you to be happy to come. But listen, so when you said your cousin, right?
It's my brother.
Oh, your brother. Have you told your brother that you are affected by what if your family members think about you?
I've never had that conversation, but
Why not?
I don't think it's ever just come up, but I'm sure he understands. He
Yeah.
sees it.
He sees it. Do you want to overcome that?
Definitely.
You got to forgive your mother.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah.
Your cousin, your brother told you to forgive your mother?
Yeah.
And why have you done that?
I think for a long time I wasn't ready, but I think I've tried, but it's sometimes those conversations are difficult, and sometimes we don't get to that point.
And why not?
I think just two really headstrong people trying to have a conversation that have differing results.
Do you know that you're just like your mother?
Yeah.
So you like being like a woman?
Nah. For a long time, like,
But
I
you
thought
like
that was
a
normal.
woman.
No, I know.
You don't want to be a lady anymore?
No. I used to be very, like, emotionally driven.
Just like your mama.
Yeah.
Do you have anger?
No.
You don't have anger?
I think that part of me is probably the calmest part.
But if you didn't have anger, you wouldn't be afraid to go and forgive your mother.
Yeah. I think there's certain things I'm still working on.
I'm sorry?
There's still things I'm still working on.
So you still have anger then?
Yeah, you're right.
You know that any male, doesn't matter how rich, how poor, how black, how white, any male that has anger is a woman?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
And so you like being a woman?
No, that's why I've been working towards.
But then you're not going to overcome being a female until you forgive your mother. Every man has his mother thoughts and emotions. They get mad easily. They argue. They act just like a woman.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Every man. That's why God said he would give you, when you forgive your mother and father, but especially mother, he will give you a new nature. He will give you back your father's nature, which is not of anger and all that mess. And so what will it take for you to, do you want to overcome having your mother's mindset and feeling like a woman?
Yeah, I want to overcome that.
But you'll have to face your mother then.
Yeah.
Are you ready to overcome that?
Yes.
And how do you know you're ready?
I just feel like for me it's time. It's been time. It's a long time that I should have done it, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the last thing, like.
You feel like what?
I feel like that's just the last thing that's like still tightening me down, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. When you were growing up and you asked your father to help you deal with your mother, did he help you deal with her?
Yeah, for
you
the most
would go
part.
to him?
Yeah, for the most part.
So you lying?
No, I'm not lying.
You weren't even there.
My father was on the road a
You
lot.
went to your father in your dreams?
My dad was always a phone call away, so.
Oh, you would call him about your mother?
Yeah, there was times. It's a really difficult, like, and complicated, like, situation, but I know that I can go to my dad now, and we have that better relationship today.
Yeah, right on. But now to be born again of your true nature, you got to forgive your mother because the same evil spirit that's in all women is inside of you. It goes, it's been passed on to the kids, boys and girls. So you're going to have to face your mother, shaking in your boots. And did he tell you how to do it? Or what to say or what to do?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta have, if you want to be free of the spirit of the woman that made a home in your mind, and it's not her spirit, it's the evil that made a home in her to come through her. You gotta have to go to your mother and say, Mother, you know what? And this is just an idea. You know how to say is that. I've been hating you all my life. I've been angry. Because anyone that has anger or resentment, they have hatred. And hatred separates you from God. Anyone that has anger would never know God. You know about him, you read about it, but you won't know him. So you're going to have to shake in your boot, facing the devil. Mother, I've been resenting you all of my life. And I realize now I've become like you, and I can't help myself, and I know now you can't help yourself. I'm sorry for resenting you. And don't have any expectation. If she apologizes, fine. If she doesn't, fine. She blame you, I should be forgiving you, fine. If she blame your father, fine. Just say, hey, I'm sorry for resenting you. And God will forgive you, and the light will come on, and that old nature will start to fall away. But you got to forgive your mother first so you can come and draw you into the kingdom.
Thank you, Jesse.
What makes you cry right now when you think about it?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah. If you ready, and you are ready to be free, right?
Yeah.
You got to face your mother. It ain't gonna work until you go and do that. Before you can enter into the kingdom of heaven, you must go and forgive. And forgiveness is admitting I'm wrong, I'm evil for hating you. I've been playing God. I judge you and everybody else and myself. And I promise you, man, things will change. When you really see you're wrong for being angry or resentful or anything. So you got to face your mother.
I will.
Is it hard? Is it scary even thinking about it?
No. I think I've been ready, like I said, for a long time. Just the circumstances and the situations just haven't really been ideal.
I'm
At
sorry?
least, it just the timing just hasn't been ideal.
Meaning what?
It's just at the moment I barely see my mother, and just the communication isn't there right now.
Wait, if you went near her, would she beat you up or something?
No.
She'll fight?
No,
Your brother's saying yes.
Yeah. It's just I don't. Yeah, I guess we just fight a lot. It's always just fighting a lot.
Like arguing or fist fight?
Just arguing.
But not fist fight?
No, never.
Oh, okay. But don't argue with her this time.
Yeah.
Let her argue by herself. But don't you, I just say, hey, I just want you to know I'm sorry for resenting you. I know now you can help, because her mother did it to her. And let her act any kind of way she want to act. And you shaking your boots and forgive her.
Okay.
Any question about that?
No, that's pretty much everything. You just answered it perfectly.
I want you to know, though, you're never going to be free until you do this.
Of course.
You can read the Bible, you can go to Catholic church, and the Pope can lie and talk about doing the Hail Mary thing. It ain't going to work. Nothing, we would never be free and enter into the kingdom until we forgive. And I want you to know there is a kingdom of heaven within us. And I want you to know, I'm a living witness, I'm not making it up. You can literally have perfect peace right here on earth. And you can live a life where you are your own world and nobody out there, nothing can touch you without even trying.
I believe it.
You really can live that way. You were made to live that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got to work on it, though. You got to drop your anger by forgiving. And you will own your own universe. And I want you to know the same power that Christ had and has is in you, too. You have that power and authority given to you by the Father, but you got to come back to the Father so you can live from that. Remember and live from that. But you got to deal with your mother, man. How do you see yourself?
In what way? What do you mean?
How do you see yourself? Do you want to be like other people?
I see myself as an individual. I know that I come from a smaller town, so like a lot of us kind of like my brother always says like, "Oh, you look like these people that you work with." I'm like, yeah, but I feel
you
like
Mexican?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, all the Mexicans, the Mexicans all look alike. Just like the Jews until today, I just found out they don't.
Yeah, apparently.
But who are you?
I don't know how to answer that.
And why not?
I don't know. I feel like my answer is gonna be like, oh, I feel like I'm me, but then you're gonna be like, well, who are you still? You know?
So you have been paying attention a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll come back to you on that.
Okay.
But you got to face your mother.
definitely.
And if she died, let's say she fall out and die right there. And they say, oh, mama, you're dead. She dead. And I don't know if the Mexicans put the insurance paper in the drawer in the kitchen. Where do Mexicans put the insurance paper? We don't have one. You don't have insurance paper? Oh, that's normal. Because Mexicans don't have driver's license. They don't have nothing. They don't have car insurance.
Nothing. We got dirt floors.
But anyway, you got to forgive if you want to be free. All right? I want to ask the young man, the new guy that just walked into this. Who are you?
I don't really know how to answer that question.
I'm sorry?
I don't really know how to answer that question.
Speak up a little louder so they can hear you way over there.
I don't know how to answer that question really.
You don't know who you are?
A man of God.
Who?
A man of God.
You what?
A man of God.
You a man of God?
Yeah.
And who else?
An artist, a painter.
An artist, a painter?
Yeah.
And what else?
I don't know how to really answer that question.
I can't hear you.
I don't know how to
You
really
got
answer.
this heavy voice, man. Speak
Oh,
up.
I don't know how to really answer that question.
You got like Lou Ross voice.
Sorry.
Does he have like Lou Ross voice or one of those guys? My mind made up. Hanging over your love, babe. So, did you know that you didn't know who you were? Because you told me you're a son of God, right? And your job is painting, but who are you? Did you know you didn't know who you are?
I don't think of myself like I don't know how to answer that question really.
You don't. Did you know you didn't know how to answer that question?
Sorta.
You knew you didn't know who you were
Sorta.
before now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you a Christian?
Yes.
You are a Christian?
Yes.
And how do you know you're a Christian? What does that mean?
I'm really shy when it comes to talking, so.
You what?
Really shy when it comes to talking.
You shy?
Yeah.
Why? You want to come up here and talk?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm really shy. Like, yeah.
And why? What does that mean to be shy?
Nervous to be in front of people.
And what will happen when you're in front of people?
I feel judged.
You feel judged?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so you're shy. Are you a Christian, you say?
Yes.
How can you be shy and be a Christian? Everybody looking at you right now. You so quietly judging you, I hear it in the room. They're saying, what a baby. How can you be a Christian and be shy?
I guess you really can't be.
I'm sorry?
I guess you really can't be a Christian and shy.
How old are you?
30.
30, okay. Yeah. And so why do you say you're a Christian and you're shy?
I would say I'm a Christian because I was raised on like Christian values.
Yeah.
And I've always been shy. Like I don't think it's ever.
Is it hard living a life being shy?
Somewhat. Because I spend a lot of time by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing, huh? You want to overcome being shy?
I think God is still working on me.
Right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to overcome that?
I do, but on His timing. Yeah.
His time is right now. His time is always now. and not in the future. It's your time that he's waiting on. What do you think about that?
Now, yeah. I would say now, yeah.
So you ready?
Yeah.
You want to overcome being shy?
Yeah, but just don't ask me to come up there, though. I feel like there's levels and baby steps, you know?
So what?
I said I feel like there's levels and baby steps to life.
You can overcome shy right now, shyness right now, and never be shy again. Really, I promise you that, if you
Okay.
wanted to.
All right.
You can overcome it right now and never have to deal with it again. You want to?
Yeah.
Come on up. What is your mind telling you? What would happen if you came up?
I don't know. I just don't want to be judged. Like,
What?
I don't want to be judged. I'll feel like, I don't know.
And what would they be judging? They just see a human being coming up. What your mind telling you that they're going to judge about you? They don't even know you.
Yeah.
No one in this room know you, right?
No.
So how can they judge you? They don't even know you.
You're right.
That was a question. Why are you listening to your mind tell you that? It's lying to you.
I think it stems from being judged from my mother.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm working my way up out of it slowly.
Why haven't you forgiven your mother for what she's done to you?
I forgive my mom.
Did you tell her?
Yeah.
You told your mother you forgive her what she done to you?
Yeah.
And what did she say?
She's sorry.
She's sorry?
Yeah.
And you forgave your father too?
I don't know him like that.
I'm sorry?
I don't know him like that.
You don't know your father?
A little bit.
You don't know him like what?
I've only met him like 3 or 4 times in my life, but that was many, many years ago.
Do you want to know him?
No.
And why not?
I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I have so much peace. I just don't want certain things in my life.
But you don't have peace. You're still miserable. Why do you say you have peace when you don't have it?
Because I don't have negative people around like my mother or father.
You don't have them around?
Yeah.
That's why you think you have peace?
Yeah.
But you still, even being alone, you cry at night.
I don't.
You cry in your mind.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Come up here then.
Oh my God, all right, I got you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Tell me how you're feeling coming up.
I feel all right.
I'm sorry?
I feel all right, I
Speak
guess.
up then.
I feel all right.
Okay, come on up.
All right.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
You're going to be on camera. The world going to see you.
Oh, no.
I need to warn you that you are on camera, and we are heard around the world by everybody and their mama if you're black, and everybody and their mama if you're white.
All right.
You still want to come up?
I'm up right now.
You okay with being in the camera?
As long as I feel like I don't know that it's there. Or
No, it's there. Look. Look at the camera. It's there. It's on, and everybody watching.
All right.
Sue Lee, Baber, they all watching. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
But I feel like if I'm not looking at it, I don't want to see it.
Why not?
Like I'd rather we just look at you versus like looking
No, you're
at
not looking at the camera, buddy. You got to face all of your fears. Are you okay with that?
I'm just gonna go sit back down.
Rather than, shh, leave alone. What the? Don't be mamas. All right. But listen, let me tell you this. If you want to be free, you got to drop your anger.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yes.
And the way you drop your anger by admitting, God said that in order for us to be born again, meaning come back to Him, we got to admit we're sinners. meaning that we got to admit that we play God. Anyone that has anger, judge. And when you're judging, you're playing God, and God can't help you because you're your own God. You're Satan one. So you got to face your mother. Mother, I'm sorry for resenting you for what you've done to me. Your mother could not help it. Her mother did it to her. And you're suffering only because you have not realized that and forgiven her so God can forgive you. Don't ask for forgiveness. Forgive, and God will forgive you because he knows it's not you. But that's what forgiveness is about. The sin is of the heart.
Okay, but question. So, asking these people for forgiveness, right?
Not asking. Don't
okay,
ask.
okay, not asking, but
Never ask anyone for forgiveness. Human beings don't forgive.
okay,
We have to admit we're wrong for judging,
Okay.
playing God. And only God forgive. When you admit you're wrong, then God will forgive you.
but do we always have to have these people around though?
No. Matter of fact, when you forgive them, you will become free, and you can be around them or not and feel nothing about it or think anything about it.
Okay.
You will be free. And that way you're not avoiding them because they irritate you or they get on your nerve or anything like that. You're not around them because you just don't want to be around them. But you got to face it, and you got to face your father too. Your father loved you, he just hates your mother. And he didn't know how to deal with your mother, but he loved you.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I don't think my father hates my mom. I think my mom is just crazy. And
That's why he
she
hate him.
probably ran her off.
So
No,
what?
I mean, she probably ran him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he left. He left your mother. He did not leave you.
Yeah.
He loved you. It's just been a little hard for him to deal with you at times because you act just like your mother. You treat him the way your mother treated him. And so he didn't know how to handle that spirit of the mother inside of you. Because he didn't know how to handle your mother. He can't handle his mother. But you got to forgive him so you can be free. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Any question about that?
No.
When you drop the anger, shyness, fear, loneliness, all that stuff will disappear. All thoughts of all lies all the time about anything. You've been living in your head, one with the devil, and you don't know God yet. You know about him, but you don't know him at all. Because in him there's nothing but love, perfect peace. All right? Any disagreement with that?
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
Speaking to the microphone.
No.
Yeah. You're going to be fine, but you got to work on that. You got to forgive. And you can FaceTime your mother, but it's best to be looking at them when you talk to them so you can shake in your boots. And once you shake with fear, you will never have to do it again. It will be taken away. All right? Isn't that amazing?
It is.
Aren't you glad you walked in here now?
Yes.
With all these crazy people? We are all crazy, working on overcoming crazy. Anyone that has anger is crazy. Anyone that has resentment or anger is stupid, crazy, insane, mentally ill, emotionally destroyed. So forgive your mother, man, so you can be free. All right?
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Okay.
Let me know how it goes.
All right.
And we have a silent prayer. God said, be still and know him. I want you to recommend you start doing that. And Nick going to give you the website, rebuildingtheman.com/silent prayer. You do your little hoover holler, oh God, help me, bless my mama. Praise you, Lord. Hallelujah, Lord. And when you're done acting out, be still and know God.
Okay.
And he'll take over. All right? Amazing. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. The young lady in the Bodera hair. Are you learning to communicate with people without agreeing or disagreeing? Yeah. Tell us. I'm sorry? It doesn't sound like it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello?
Yeah. Tell us about it.
I've just been in just two more recent conversations recently with work people. And I kind of touched on it last time you asked me about this without really getting into it, but
Right.
there's really so much more happening when you just sit and observe. People just really laying down their opinions really heavily that, like I said before, I would probably wholeheartedly disagree with, but to watch it and to watch how I feel about it, I realize like no one actually really even wants to hear what I have to say, for starters.
Yeah. But what is it
And-
like, because of time, what is it
Yeah.
like dealing with them without agreeing nor disagreeing?
I mean, it's really free because really it's just my ego to agree or disagree to begin
Absolutely.
with. Like it doesn't really, agreeing or disagreeing doesn't really matter in the end.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
It's amazing how we think that that's so important when it's really not.
it's not.
It's all ego.
It is. And it, which is really a huge overcoming because I've had a lot of people tell me that I should have been an attorney because I really like my opinion. But the more I watch, seriously, but the more I watch, the more really opinions are just egos flopping around. And really, you don't know anything.
Two devils fighting
Right,
one
right.
another. Bunch of
Nobody
opinions.
really knows anything. The more I like really watch myself, like I really don't know anything. There's things that I think I know,
Yeah.
but I really don't know. And the second I come to like look at that, like I really don't know, then I really don't care. And then there's really nothing to talk about,
Right on.
you know?
Absolutely. She makes such a good point. We are all dumber than what we can even imagine. Really, we think we're smart, we're not. You're so dumb you don't even know you're dumb because you think you're smart. That is such a good point. We're so dumb it's not even funny, it's kind of sad. We're all dumb. And we shed off from the light. That was so crazy. But you can come into the light. You really can. But you're dumb. You got dumb people fighting dumb people about dumb things. Think about it. Who's gonna fight over you don't love me? You don't have to love me. What's wrong with me? I need you to love me. I'm gonna get mad at you because you don't love me. Does that make sense? Who's gonna get mad because you want to take the children away? You know how women love taking men, children away from them? And make the man suffer, destroy the children to make the man suffer because they try to hurt the father. Okay, you want the children? Take them. Bye. I don't own them anyway. That doesn't make sense, right? You spend all your money in a courthouse. So some of you are doing it already. I know about it, but stay there. But we're dumb. Just think about this, and then I got to move on. We hate each other because of color. Who cares about if you black or white or Jewish or Allah or whatever? Why do you care what color somebody is? Think about that. What's wrong with you that you care about somebody's color? What's wrong with you care if somebody like you or not, or talk about you or not? Something's wrong with you. When you're hurting, it's a sign that something is wrong with you. It's not out there, it's inside of you. You are hurting inside of you, that means you're screwed up. So why not find out why am I screwed up like this? Does that make sense? It's not out there, it's in you. Your world is screwed up. And you're only feeling the outside world because you're so worldly on the inside. You have not overcome the world within you. If you notice, thoughts produces thoughts, and spirit produces spirits. But you're so into your thought, the spirit produces nothing because you're so into thought. You go from one thought to another thought to another thought to another thought. That's all you ever live, a thoughtful life, and you end up in hell for the rest of your life. You never mature to spirituality. You just go from one thought to another. Oh, I married this person, so that one didn't work. Let me marry this one. And this is a good Christian woman. This is a good Christian man. Thoughts. You just go from one thought to another with the same old mistake repeating itself over and over again because you're into thought. You're not into spirit. Thoughts produces thoughts, so you got to get out of the thoughts. Stop believing the thought. Christ said, my thoughts are not yours. Your thoughts are not mine. Your imagination is screwed up. It's of the devil. And you live in your imagination. He's shy to come up because he believed a lie in his head that's telling him they're going to judge you. They're going to think this about you. They're going to do this. Or you're going to be shy. He's like, yes, devil, you're right. I'm not going to go beyond this fear because you're right, devil. And he'll live his whole life in that wasted life in that false shyness. It's not even real. It's an illusion. Fear is an illusion. Fear is not even real. You won't even do what you want to do because you're afraid. And it holds you back in life. And it dictates your life. Why not go to mama in fear? And you'll see, wow, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You don't even live your life because you have fear. That's not from God. Satan is your daddy. What a mess, huh? You are so not living your life. I promise you that. And I've been there, so I totally understand it. I know exactly what it's like to live that way. Really. But you can overcome it but you got to die. Christ said, in order to have a life, you got to give up a life. And the life you must give up is this false life that you have. It's not real at all. You're not a sinner. You're not a saint. You never done, you know what's so crazy? You have never done anything wrong in your whole life. But you walk around feeling guilty saying that you have. And you haven't. I did that. I'm afraid. I'm lonely. I'm this and I'm that. You identify with the devil. It's not you at all. Christ is not even judging you at all because he knows that you have never done anything wrong. You just don't know it because you didn't know something else was working through your mind, your emotions. And you're not your emotions, you're not your thoughts. You could be free right now and never have to suffer again. But you got to drop the anger. Before you can enter into the kingdom, you must forgive. Ain't no way around it. You got to face mama. And don't blame your mama. Her mother did it to her, and her mother did it because that evil come through the woman and it's being passed out until the woman starts to wake up and return to the Father. She'll pass love down to the children, not hate. So forgive your mother so that you can be forgiven and you can pass down love to your children. Yes, sir. Oh, minute here.
When you were just speaking right now, something occurred to me that I realized, and it's interesting because the thoughts were telling me, well, don't say that, keep it to yourself, and then I started feeling my heart racing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now I have to face it, whatever this is, because I realized that thoughts prevent you from seeing the evil inside of you. They distract you from moving you from one plate to another plate to another plate to this to that, to try to keep you from seeing the darkness inside of you.
Well, what it is thoughts are the darkness. They are evil. And so what they try to do is get you, when you were traumatized by your mother, when you were a little kid, you were one with God. You forgave, you had no problem, playing around, looking at everything, discovering, right? But when you became angry, when your mother traumatized you, you went into your imagination and you've been living there calling to you, you went into thoughts because children of God do not think. Children of Satan think, not children of God. The children of God know God without having to think about it. You just know him. Yeah. And so you went into your imagination, you went into evil, loneliness, doubt, fear, all the different names, drunk, alcoholic, whatever you call yourself. You went into an illusion, and you've been living there. And that illusion is evil. It's the nature of the devil. But once you forgive, start working on yourself, you will come out. And then if you stay with it, the illusions will fall away. Yeah. They will be no more. And you will have a clear mind. And everything you do in life will be clear. Yeah. You will never have to think about it.
Yeah, and I also, I've been watching you on.
Is this your first time?
A second time.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I've been watching you on JLP show and Bond for probably maybe 4 years or so now, and it's interesting. When I first started listening, there were things that you would say that would trigger me in ways. And I was like, if he's wrong, why am I triggered by this? On. Why can't? And it was interesting to me that like I saw that. That's strange because I should just simply see that. Yeah. I shouldn't have a reaction to it. And so when I started seeing that and I just observing the thought that would come to try to argue with you in my head about something, I saw, oh, that's the darkness fighting for survival. That's the evil in me
man.
Fighting for its survival. And then when I could just see it clearly, then it starts to die because it can't survive the light.
It can't survive in the light.
No.
Right on.
I appreciate it very much.
Did you go and forgive your mother?
Yes, sir.
How did that go?
She said to me, well, I don't know what you're forgiving me for. I need to be forgiving you.
That's how they do it. All mothers are the same.
Yeah.
Really, it doesn't matter what race, what color, how much money, they all the same. Yeah. The Jewish mother is even worse. Because she thinks she belongs to Jesus. Go ahead.
Oh no!
Absolutely.
I mean that's when I knew, and it was interesting because when I did the same to my dad, he just looked at me and said thank you. And
right
it was
on.
like,
yeah.
And I realized that all of the angst I had towards my father was my mother's.
Absolutely.
It was not mine. I had no. He never really did anything to try to like hurt me. You know what I mean, or guide me in a
Fathers love their
way.
children. Mother turned children away from the fathers.
Yeah.
And then if you have to be the son or the daughter that look like the father, it's over for you.
I'm that guy.
It is over for you. Your mother gonna give you all the hell down, and she's gonna call up every demon and make you look like the bad child because you look like you're constantly reminding her of daddy. When she see you, she wanna cuss you out because you look like daddy.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. And, you know,
that's like amazing when you think about it.
It is. And if you were to meet my parents, you would say that they're just this nice people,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And they work hard and they're lovely people, but, you know, they suffer from the same thing everybody suffers from. And my father worshiped my mom, and he taught me that. And my mother taught me to worship her too. And of course that made me weak with women and all kinds of mess.
Yeah. What a mess.
Yeah, but I'm grateful to have overcome that.
Well, you stay with it, it gets better. It's mind-blowing.
It is, it truly
These
is.
old ways will fall away, I promise you that.
It's the most interesting thing I've ever done, and I've been very blessed to have lived a life where I've gotten to do some interesting things.
Right.
This beats all of it.
I totally agree.
It just blows it away.
It will get to be so much fun working on yourself, it's going to blow your mind. There's no more fun, and there's nothing greater than working on yourself. Isn't that amazing? You're going to love it more over everything else. Absolutely, man. That's amazing. Right on.
Thank you.
Mimi, did you have your hand? Okay.
So when Adam and Eve was in the garden, and then the apple and Satan and all of that took place, before all of that, our connection to God was that if we needed to know something, he would tell us. He would give that to us.
Before Adam listened to the woman, he and God had the same mindset. He already knew. He and the Father communicated without words.
Was there ever a need?
He and the truth were one.
So there was never a need to know anything?
No.
Okay.
Because you already knew you were the truth. You one with the truth.
That's phenomenal.
Isn't that amazing?
That's phenomenal.
The weird thing about that, and I almost don't want to tell you, don't go into your head what I'm about to tell you. All right. The weird thing about that, when this false self disappears, you're going to realize you're already there with the truth. And that you already know the truth. It's just that you've forgotten because you've been living in your imagination and you've been calling yourself this and that. I'm this and I'm that. I'm black. I'm white. I'm red. I'm a woman. I'm a male. I'm a this. I'm a that. So you identify with evil, darkness, instead of the truth. When all that fade away, you're going to see you and the truth are already one. The spirit produces spirit, and thoughts produces thoughts. That's why you got to stop listening to thoughts.
I originally had a question for you. I was going to ask you, it seemed like when I wasn't thinking, that's when I did, whatever, and maybe got myself into some trouble. And I was thinking, well, that was when I wasn't thinking. I think that's why I was holding on to thoughts so much, because I was like, okay, wake up and start thinking right, do it right. And I don't know if this was God, but what I realized was I was thinking that I wasn't thinking. I was just feeling. I did what I felt.
Right.
But that was the evil, those feelings.
But no, what it was when you started, you were not thinking, you were thinking.
I was.
Yeah.
I
Because
was.
a free man or woman does not think that he or she is not thinking.
I know, and that's why you say we are stupid. Stupid. It sounds so stupid when you say it.
Yeah,
It sounds
next time
stupid.
somebody call you stupid, say thank you. Just tell them you're right.
Okay.
Right. Because if you're thinking, I'm not thinking, you are thinking.
Okay. Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome. Hassan, wait on God while God wait on me. Are you learning to communicate without disagreeing or agreeing?
Yes, sir.
How's that? Tell us about it.
Yeah, just working on it. Yeah.
Meaning what? What is it like for you? What is it like doing that now for you?
So, what is it again?
Are you learning to communicate without agreeing or disagreeing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. But it's hard though sometimes. Like I can feel myself for like majority of the conversation holding it back, but then at the end I'll just like explode and like turn back into the old me. And it's like, because it's hard to sit there and not feel like you have an identity in the conversation or like a point to be proven.
Yeah.
It's so hard to like sit there and be like, so that's, I do notice it.
Yeah,
I don't always win. I lose towards the end and then I go into like a full.
If you learn to communicate without agreeing or disagreeing, there's no such thing as losing or winning. It doesn't exist. People who try to agree and disagree are fighting a battle of winning and losing because they want to feel like they won this, and they feel bad if they lose it, blah, blah, blah. But there's no winning or losing if there's no right or trying to prove that you're right or wrong. Disagreeing or agreeing.
Okay, yeah, so this is a good question. So, okay, yeah, I like that. So I'm able to still like stand on a point without having to try to prove it or agree
Absolutely.
or disagree. Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm fine.
But but not if the point is wrong. You got to be able to see that that there's no right or wrong in the situation. Then you'll be fine that way. Because you could be wrong. Some people get on a point and they're totally wrong, but they can't see that they're wrong. That makes sense?
Who's to say that?
I rest my case. But if there's no trying to prove right or wrong, disagreeing or agreeing, there's nothing to say. It's not based on your opinion or my opinion or anyone else's opinion. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Amazing. All right. Is this your first time? Oh, let me go to the young lady first, right next to you there. Yes. Speaking of anger, does your husband get to you at times? Make you angry?
In true honesty,
What'd you say?
yes. When I don't catch it,
Right. And why don't you catch it all the time?
I feel like the thought runs too fast.
Yeah.
And finally, when I catch it, that's when I'm able to calm myself. But I've been practicing more of just being present and kind of just, I don't want to say tuning him out. Like
You say what?
I tune him out sometimes.
Oh, you tune him out?
Yeah, like
Okay.
if he starts going off in a rant, I usually just, like, I'll look at him, but I'm not listening. I'm just like, I'm neither agreeing or disagreeing. I'm really trying. But there's moments where I feel like my ego gets the best of me, and then I feel like I need to make a point and be like, you're wrong.
Right.
And that's when once it comes out, that's when I realize I listened to the thought, and I'm like, why did I listen?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's going to be that way because you're waking up and you're so accustomed to living to the lie. You're going to be in and out of these thoughts for a while, but if you stay with it, they're falling away. It is happening because once you invite the truth into your life, the truth will help you forever. It doesn't let up 24 hours a day. But Satan would tell you, oh, the truth is not working. You messed up on that one. You got angry on that one. Don't believe it. Just realize you got angry and come back to the truth. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, and I do see the difference as to when I don't listen to the thought, it's a lot more peaceful.
Yes.
Even in the chaos, I
Absolutely.
could feel the peace. Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, so I need to be more conscious, and I want to continue feeling that peace instead of being angry and in that hell.
Right on.
Yeah.
And if he's acting out, just look at him acting out.
I did.
What a beta, right? But don't hate him.
Yeah.
But looking at him acting out, and if you feel anything about it, just know it's in you. It has nothing to do with him,
Yeah.
the way he's acting.
Mhm.
It's in you, and you'll be fine.
Mhm.
So I want to ask then the biblical question. What was the biblical question? Hake.
Which is most important to you?
Oh, yeah.
How people treat you or how you treat them?
Which is most important to you, how people treat you or you treat them?
I learned a long time ago that it doesn't really matter. I kind of just, it's irrelevant how people treat me or, I guess before I used to care. Like I would either get angry if somebody disrespected me, but I wouldn't never say anything about it, which made no sense. But I don't really feel anything about it, like either way. Like I know I
okay.
shouldn't be caring what people think of me, and I shouldn't be caring what other people think.
So it's mostly important how you treat them rather than how they treat you. Are you saying that or?
I think
either?
so, yes. Well, I'm like confused myself, so I guess I
okay,
still
I
have to
understand.
practice it more.
Okay. Which is more important, most important, how people treat you or how you treat them?
I think how I treat them.
Meaning what?
The way I will react or the way I will give them their place in my life.
The way you will what?
Give them a place in my life.
Meaning what?
Well, depending on who it is, like if it's some stranger, that person treats me in the wrong way, but he's not in my life, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
But if it's somebody in my life and it treats me in the wrong way, then I will care about that.
And why?
Well, because it's in my life, and like I said, it reflects the way I treat that person.
So if a family member or someone close to you in your life, you would care the way they treat you. But if it's not, you wouldn't care. It wouldn't bother you. Are you saying that?
Not 100%. It should only only if it's my kids, and that's it. Anything besides my kids, I
Right.
really don't care.
So you care about how your kids treat you?
Sorry?
Do you care about how they treat you?
My kids, yes, because
do?
it's a reflection of me being a father to them.
Meaning that they are treating you the way you treat them?
Well, meaning that, like, if they don't want to talk to me, they want to avoid me, is because I did a bad work as being a father, not because they're bad kids.
Oh, you were a bad father.
Yeah.
And they became bad kids.
And then what?
And then they're treating you the way you treated them because you were a bad father.
Well, when I was saying I'm being a bad father, is that I didn't know any better. My first kid came not planned, and then I sort of follow the typical. Okay, we need to get married now, and now we're gonna have a family.
Oh, I see.
And now we're gonna be happy. We're gonna get a house, and then come to realize that. Even though I was very, very happy and very excited and I had a lot of dreams and a lot of energy, the mother was not so happy, and I tried to make it happen, and I just put my kids through a lot of miserable moments and bad situations, and I tried to hold on until finally I said, okay, this is not gonna work, and I ended up letting it go, and so that's when I said I was a bad father because I didn't know any better. We didn't have what we have on nowadays. We have YouTube and we have you and we have so many information. And back then it was just about try to do what our parents didn't do and just pursue.
Is this your first time here?
No, second time.
You've been here before? Okay.
Yes, second time.
Do you know these guys?
Yes, this is my youngest son, and this is
You
my
the
other
dad?
son.
This your son?
Both of them are my sons, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What a mess. No.
Yeah.
Wow. And so how do you feel about how your youngest son is feeling right now? What do you think about how
how do I feel about
the way he's feeling with his mother and all that?
Well, I first of all, I gotta say to you, years ago, before you came into our life, I asked him for forgiveness because the mother I choose for them.
Right.
I said, I'm sorry, she was beautiful and hot, and the hormones took over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I said, look, guys, I'm sorry.
Right on.
So after that, whenever you were asking him, I should stay quiet, just sit here. But it's I understand him. It's very, very difficult to have a communication or conversation. So when I left, when we became separated, they stayed with mom.
Yeah.
And I told my kids, listen, because back then, I believe I was like the bad guy. And I told my kids, I said, listen, guys, your mom hates men. When I'm out of your mom's life, you guys are going to become the men. So now you guys going to have to go through all the hell that I'm going through. And
so you told them, all right, when I'm out of her life, y'all going to go through the hell.
Well,
you going to be the man going through the hell trying to deal with Satan.
What
responsibility to put on them, huh? Why do you think they're going to be able to handle the hell when you couldn't handle it?
See, what happened is that I grew up basically without my mom being in my life. So when in an early age, I had the chance to take him away from mom, but I was afraid she was do something against her life, and I didn't want my kids to grow up and then come to me and say, "How come you never help mom?" once they became adults. So I kind of like let them realize what actually happened, and now I believe as they're older, they understand like, okay, Dad, we got you. Why it was difficult
Well, they really appreciate you putting them through hell. Giving them mama.
Yeah, yeah.
What a mess.
I didn't know any better, like I said, and I
that.
apologized to them, and I
Right
said,
on.
hey, listen, like he said, they know I'm just a phone call away
Right
with
on.
me and even their mom. It's their mom, so I cannot turn my back on her.
Why not?
Because before it was because
Because I'm tired. Why can't you turn your back on her?
I was afraid that when she's not here no more, they were gonna be angry at me.
Right.
But I think now they pretty much understand, and they understand, and they're looking. They understand more about detachment. So it's more like now it's more like, okay, what do you guys feel like? You know, you don't. I never tell them, hey, you gotta talk to your mom.
But what does that mean? You can't turn your back on her?
Well, like if it happens many times where she will reach to me and say, hey, listen, I'm in trouble. She always have a problem with money.
And you still help her?
And I help her, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Well,
why are you being weak? You shouldn't help her at all.
Well, because as a kid, I saw my mom suffer so much.
But did you forgive your mother?
Yes, yes.
Then why are you doing it with your other mama?
No, I stopped doing it.
Oh, with their mother?
You with my ex-wife?
Right.
Yeah, no, I stopped doing that.
So you don't help her now?
No.
Not at all?
No, I realized it's a never-ending story. So I said,
Right, you're helping the devil, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, this is before you came into my life, Jesse.
All right. Well, don't help the devil. Let her suffer. Really.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't pay her own bills, that's on her. Let her suffer.
Yeah, because I do realize if I'm suffering, she will just laugh at me.
Right.
Yeah, she will enjoy it.
That's right.
Which, by the way, she hasn't had the chance to see that, but yeah, no, I understand exactly now.
Don't give her a dime, man.
Yeah.
Next time she calls you, give her the finger.
I'll be more than happy to do that.
Nice. Just don't be angry.
Yeah.
I got to end. The young man in the hat want to respond to the biblical question. Which is better, the way you treat people or the way people treat you or the way you treat them? Which you prefer?
All right, so I was thinking about this past week deeply because I always like think that it's the way that I treat others that's the most important. But I was thinking the other day, like if I'm walking down the street and I'm treating others the way I want to be treated, child of God and everything, and somebody comes up and smacks me in the face or something happens, it's like all of a sudden now I'm judging the person. I'm like, I get upset. I was driving the other day, peaceful, everything good, and then all of a sudden the car drives by and people throwing out gang signs and like getting angry and stuff, and I was sitting there watching myself. I was like, wow, it's really more about how other people treat me now that I'm seeing it than it is the way that I treat other people.
Right on. Yeah. Amazing. The one thing I want you to know is that the hell with the way people treat you. That's what I'm saying. Whatever want to happen to the ego, and I'm not talking about physical, spiritual, right? Whatever happened to the ego, let that happen. Let them treat you any kind of way they want because it's the ego nature that you want to see so you can overcome. How did I feel about that? Did I get mad? Or was that important to me? And if you're hurting from it, be glad to rejoice in that so it can die. Don't even think about how people treat you. It's not even important because it's not happening to you. It's happening to the false self. You understand that? And the next time they give you gang sign, just call ICE. ICE, they're a bunch of Mexicans give me gang sign. Come and get them. Because they're definitely illegals. All right? But no, in all honesty, in order to be free, you got to let whatever happened to the ego happen. So let them treat you, as long as they're not hurting you physically. And I'm talking about the ego. Let whatever happens, they treat you fine. And if you feel something about it, it means that something is wrong with you in here. Because if you would already have issues inside of you, however they treat you would not even bother you at all. You wouldn't even think about it because you understand that it's on them, it has nothing to do with you. That makes sense? So do not protect the ego. Die from the ego. Christ said, if you want a life, you got to give up a life. And this ego life is about thoughts, feelings, and judging, and all that kind of stuff. Drop your opinions, drop your ideas, and just live, and you'll be free. So don't worry about how other, and if you're working on yourself, you're naturally going to treat people the right way. And the right way doesn't mean give them money and all that kind of stuff. You won't judge them. You won't have an opinion about them because you will have understanding. Understanding comes from God. And you will understand and see that that person cannot help themselves. The same thing driving you is driving them, except that you are aware of it now and you're overcoming it. They are not aware of it, and they can't help it. So you wouldn't take it personal. You still speak up and have your conversation, but you won't be mad, you won't be judging, you won't feel anything about it. You will get to a point in life, if you stay with this, that you will not have a feeling life. That's going to disappear when this disappears. God did not create you to be emotional. He is a dispassionate God. He's about love and not about this fake stuff. All right? So let them treat you the way they want. Don't even think about it. Don't argue about it. Don't be mad. Don't say, why you treat me this way? It's happening to the ego, not you. That makes sense? That doesn't mean you're not going to speak up and not going to mean you disagree, but don't be mad. Don't be mad. If somebody don't want to play with you, okay, you don't have to play. Bye. Something wrong with you if you're going to be affected because they don't want to play with you. Yes, sir.
So when that happens, and sometimes when the ego thing is so strong, you're so used to it, and it just like 99% feels like it's you, like you can't really see that it's not you.
Right.
And if you still don't do anything about it, I mean, that's enough, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If it's just, because the ego can get to a point where it's so overwhelming, because you're in your head, and so you feel all this emotion in your body, and it just feels like it's you. It hurt, and the devil telling you, you got to do something. Don't. And the light will, Christ said, come to the light. Bring all your stuff to the light. And the light will say, do nothing about it. Because if you did, the light can't help you. You're playing God.
Even if the mind is like scheming 100 different ways for you to respond or do something, yet you don't do anything, it's still, you're good.
Absolutely.
All right.
And I promise you that. The mind going, not a way, you could do this to them, throw them out the window, do something, cuss them out, or do something, right? Don't do it, and you'll be saved from it. Because it's not you saying those things, nor feeling that way at all. It's in your mind and body, but you're not your mind and your body. You're not the emotion. Absolutely. And it's going to try to make you fight. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's like 1% you feel a little like light or a little glimpse that this is not right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard.
Absolutely. It's not happening to you. That makes sense? Yes, last word. The young lady, she want to respond to that.
To his?
Yes. When the mind be trying to make you overreact and get mad and react, are you learning not to do that?
I've had lines of doubt sitting here, and I've had to write it down so that I can look at it and say, there it is right there. Like,
Yeah.
I have to at least place it and be able to identify it. Otherwise, it'll run off and it'll absorb and it'll become emotional. I now know what that stabbing feeling feels like. I know what he's describing. It's hard to let it pass, though, and not do anything about it.
And it'll be easier when you stop fighting with it. When you just take the pain no matter what, and just know it's not me taking this pain. It's not me this is happening to. Even if you have to say it to yourself, it's not me. It can easily because you're letting the light take over. And the light is not going to help you until you 100% surrender. The light is not going to change to help you. It's not going to change the rules. You change the rules, the light don't. It's not going to help you until you surrender 100%. All of the thoughts and all of the pain.
I think the devil makes me feel unproductive when I'm doing nothing. How could I possibly do nothing? You know?
Yeah. He's setting you up. It's not true. Don't believe it. And just live with it. Live with, sleep with it, eat with it, and everything. But do nothing about it. All right? I promise you, it'll go. It'll be taken out of you.
Feels like a long road, but
I'm sorry?
it feels like a long road. Like it doesn't, like, it's good to hear you say that it takes time, but everyone has a different perception of how much time that is. And that's something you just have to forget as well, right?
Yeah, don't think about, excuse me, don't think about time. Don't think about how different it is. Those are thoughts. Just endure to the end, wherever that might be. And you're going to see your life is working. Even though you still have these thoughts come and go sometimes, you're still working. Just stay with it. All right?
Will do, Jesse, yep.
Amazing. What a mess, huh?
Royal mess.
Oh, real mess. Did I see your hand? Last word.
So this question is good. I was thinking about it for a while, and I noticed that when I was concerned about how I treat other people, that was more ego as well, because I was trying to get something from the interaction with that person.
Right.
And also, too, when I was worried about whether they were treating me well, that was obviously also ego, because you're wanting to get something from that person. So I'm kind of in a place now where it doesn't matter to me, because what I realize is that as I'm growing more and more in the light, I'm just having this natural person starting to emerge. And also, too, on a side note,
don't even because of time, don't pay attention to this emerging person either.
Right.
Because that'll be an illusion too.
Right, exactly.
Just really don't let Satan tempt you on with anything.
Yeah.
And you will know the truth without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
So forget about the emerging person too.
Yeah, maybe I'll talk about that with you later, because I got a
Okay.
question about that.
Do you want to ask it? Is it short?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel more and more empty as I'm getting what I believe to be closer and closer to who I actually am. I'm disappearing as opposed to coming out.
Oh, okay. Don't have an illusion about how close you are to the truth or not. Don't think, oh, I'm feeling empty because I'm getting closer and closer. It's just another thought. That would be another thought, a setup. Because the moment you think you're getting closer, you're going to fall apart. Okay. And then when you fall apart, the devil's going to say, oh, you thought you had it. It's not working. All thoughts are all lies. God is not about thoughts. Just remember that, if nothing else. All of your thoughts are not from God. So don't fall for that either. Don't be saying, oh, I'm getting empty, so I'm getting closer. That's the devil telling you that. All right, just all thoughts are all lies. All right. So my biblical question for this week is what, James? Derek, give it.
How will you know when you're of truth?
How will you know when you are of truth? And you will know. It is deep. This question is so deep. You can call me nigger rah-rah, and I won't mind. How will you know when you're of truth?
I guess when you're nothing.
I'm sorry?
When you are nothing, when you're nobody.
That's when you would know you're of truth?
That's my guess.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Right here. How will you know when you're of truth?
Well, something I've noticed recently is when I'm at work, I've become mindful of being thoughtless. and 2-3 hours will go by like that.
Right on.
And that feels like when I'm at most at truth.
Okay. Amazing. Is this your first time?
Second.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You getting better and better? You starting to see more and more?
Yes.
Right on. Amazing. Yes, Raymond. Last word, and I got to end it. How will you know when you're of truth?
When you realize that you're not of truth.
Amazing. Thank you, Raymond. I got to hold until next Sunday. Thank you, Raymond. Amazing. Listen, folks. You have all power and authority in your world. But you got to let go of this illusion. You must die. It's never going to work until all these thoughts and things are gone. So stay working on this. Watch those thoughts, watch them and watch them. The fact that we can sit in this room and have this kind of conversation is the proof that God is with us. Because if we were not searching for what is right, we wouldn't know these things about ourselves. The only way you know them, and I know them, is that God has allowed those who want to see to see. That's the only way you know. That's the only way. You can go to a Christian church and try to have their conversation, they'll think you're crazy. They're like, what are you talking about? And then they'll read the Bible, and they'll read out the Bible, what you just said, and won't understand it. So you're on your way. That's why you're here. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. And I want you to know, when you stop thinking, you're going to be free. God is not about thoughts. So when you're into thinking, just know, I'm listening to a lie. It's not me. Even if you have to say it quietly to yourself. And don't hate anyone, don't gossip about anyone, don't do anything. Just wish them well. And don't let your family members or anyone pull you back into darkness, because they will try, especially if they're not working on themselves. Don't let them do that to you. The darkness hate the light. And even the little light that you have, the darkness is going to hate it. And people that are close to you, they'll try to take it away from you, because they don't even realize that's what's going on. So you stay with it, stay with it, stay with it, right? You're doing fine. The truth is working, and it's never going to let you down. It's working for you even when you don't know it's working. Like the thing about what you just said, don't worry, this and that. Let that pass too. Have no thought about truth, and you will know the truth. You will know it, all right? So thank you all for tuning in. I got to run. We have a fundraiser thing going there, and so I need your support. I got a call yesterday from a person that was a supporter. They said, Jesse, I have a chalice grant for you. You're trying to raise 50, how much are we trying to raise? 50,000? If you raise 50,000, I'll give you up to 50,000. So get busy. Somebody give 50,000 a day and we'll be done. Right? Whatever you can give, we try to get this grant done. There's a fundraiser drive going. So whatever you can do, tune in for the radio show. Do the silent prayer. Stay with the prayer. Our theme this year is practice being present. You don't want to be here, you want to be here. Meaning be aware of the now. That's all that is this. Practice staying present, and the truth, the present will change your life. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is be present, and the present will change your life. Just stay present. You don't have to do anything. Think about that. As a matter of fact, God, I cannot change myself. I'm tired of being this way. I want to be different. I don't want to be this way anymore. I know I can't do it. Can you do it for me? And He will. And when you say, I want to be different, don't say, I want to be this or that. I want to be good looking or poor or whatever, right, rich. Don't say what you want to be, because you don't know what you want to be. And the devil will give you ideas what you want to be, and you'll become that, and that won't be it. Just say, I want to be different. And He'll do the work. All right? Stay with us, stay with us, stay with it. And goodbye, and thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.